Dokkaebi, also known as the Korean goblins, are legendary creatures from Korean mythology and folklore. They are deities and spirits with various powers and abilities. They use these powers to interact with humans whom they either play tricks on or help. Dokkaebi take many forms, but often wear hanbok, traditional Korean clothing. Dokkaebi usually appears in dark, humid, eerie corners, mostly at nighttime, but can also appear during the day when the weather is foggy and rainy. Dokkaebi appear at first in the tale of Lady Do-hwa and Bachelor Bi-hyung from the Memorabilia of the Three Kingdoms. It is a Shilla-era tale written during the Goryeo period. Since then, and especially during the Joseon period, Dokkaebi are often featured in folk tales. Adults often tell children stories about Dokkaebi to promote good behavior. Dokkaebi spirits are formed from old inanimate and discarded objects, often found in households like brooms, pokers, baskets, pestles, as well as by objects stained with human blood. Their physical appearance is varied by time periods, but they often look awe-inspiring and fearsome. They often appeared on ancient roof tiles, and their common depiction is based on those. Nowadays, the Dokkaebi is often portrayed as a red-colored being with protruding eyes and horns on its head. Here are some traditional depictions of Dokkaebi throughout the different Korean kingdoms. Goguryeo, Paekje, Shilla, Goryeo, Joseon. Most Dokkaebi are harmless but mischievous. They often want to wrestle travelers, something that they are extremely skilled at. Some Dokkaebi only have one leg, making it somewhat easier to win at wrestling against them. They like to sing and dance and also chase after women. They are also known to be foolish, as heard in a tale where a Dokkaebi borrows money from a human and repays him back repeatedly, day after day. A tall blue flame or a glimmering light will alert you of the imminent appearance of a Dokkaebi. Better watch out! Dokkaebi usually possess magical items. The most common one is a magic club called Dokkaebi bangmangi. This club can summon things and is used as a magic wand. Another common magical item is a Dokkaebi hat called gamtu. This grants the wearer invisibility. Dokkaebi like buckwheat jelly, sorghum, and red bean rice cake, amongst other things. Depending on the region's traditional folklore, a Dokkaebi can bring either great fortune to humans and help defend against evil spirits, or they can bring bad luck, fires, and diseases. Rituals are held to bring out the best of these spirits so that they use their powers to benefit humans. Dokkaebi have been divided into types. Let's take a look at some common ones. Cham Dokkaebi is the common regular one. It's a mischievous but good Dokkaebi. Kim So-bang Dokkaebi, literally Mr. Kim Dokkaebi, is a simple-minded Dokkaebi that looks like a farmer. Nat Dokkaebi, literally Day Dokkaebi, it appears during the daytime. They are known to give away Dokkaebi gamtu, Dokkaebi hats, to humans. Gakshi Dokkaebi, literally Maiden Dokkaebi, and Chongak Dokkaebi, literally Bachelor Dokkaebi, are known to attract humans of opposite sex. Wedari Dokkaebi, literally one-legged Dokkaebi. It likes to wrestle. Wrestling is called sirum in Korea. The TV series Dokkaebi, Guardian, the Lonely and Great God, brought the Dokkaebi to the spotlight outside of Korea. In the TV series, a Goryeo dynasty general was cursed with immortality as punishment for all the soldiers he killed. He used his power to help people. To put an end to his immortality, he must find a bride that will end his curse by removing a spirit sword that is stuck in him. In the series, the Dokkaebi is not traditional because it wasn't formed from an old household forgotten object. However, in the series' defense, it would be somewhat uninteresting if the Dokkaebi was formed from a common basket or broom. In Japanese folklore, the yokai are a little similar to the Dokkaebi. In Irish folklore, the leprechauns are similar to the Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi was a popular kids animation in Korea. It was produced by Hanshin Corporation. It played on KBS between 1995 and 1999. There's a character in the video game Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege whose codename is Dokkaebi. The Dokkaebi is also associated with Korea's national soccer team supporters club, whose Red Devil mascot is very similar to traditional Dokkaebi designs. There's a well-known Korean legend involving a Dokkaebi. It's the story of an old man that lived alone in a mountain. One day, a Dokkaebi visited his house. The old man was surprised and drank alcohol with it. They quickly became friends. The Dokkaebi visited him often, and they had long conversations. One day, the old man walked in the woods near the river. He looked at his reflection in the water, and, to his great surprise, he realized that he was turning into a Dokkaebi. He devised a plan to prevent his transformation into a Dokkaebi. He invited the Dokkaebi to his house. He asked it, "What do you fear the most?" The Dokkaebi said,
"I'm afraid of blood. What about you?"
The old man answered, "I'm afraid of money. That's why I live here in the mountains all by myself." The following day, the old man killed a cow and poured its blood all over his house. The Dokkaebi came to see him, and he was shocked to see the house. The Dokkaebi was angry and cried out,
"I'll be back with your greatest fear, old man."
The next day, the Dokkaebi brought bags full of money and threw it at the old man. The Dokkaebi never came back, and the old man was the richest man in town. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Korean myths and Korean history videos.